Welcome back to another weapon build video, and today we're going to take a look at the Latron Prime. Since it's Ember Prime and Frost Prime and Varzara's Prime Resurgence, we're going to take a look at this weapon, which came with Frost Prime. So, Latron Prime, pretty nice weapon. It's a one-shot type of weapon, so it's not slow, but it's just it's not where I thought the Latron would actually be, like a rapid weapon, but it's not really that. That's what my first impression was when I first got this weapon. So it's actually a pretty dope weapon. I mean, I guess in some way. So primary, we got the fire rate is 4.17, magazine is 15, and reload is 2.4. So not bad. Then we have critical chance is 22%, critical multiplier is 2.8, status is 26%. So it's really mostly built on status based, and critical chance is somewhat decent. Critical multiplier is pretty high. It's really good. And impact, puncture, slash, all not too good. Let's go ahead and take a look at this build right here. So we got galvanized chamber, which does 80% multi-shot on kill, 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds, stacks up to 5 times, so you're stacking 5 times 30%. Galvanized aptitude, 8% status chance on the kill, 40% direct damage per status type affecting the target. For 20 seconds, stacks up to 2, so you're stacking 2 times that 40% damage. We have Vital Sense, critical damage, 120%, high voltage, 60-60, electricity, and status chance, and then we have Malignant Force, 60-60, status, and then Toxin. So our status is now increased by a lot by those two mods. I also have Critical Daylight on here. Since we're at 22%, we boosted up to 66%. Now, usually I wouldn't even add this in here because it's not really boosting our critical chance that much. But it does, however, fit with this build. And it's going to do more critical chance damage than before. So it's not bad, actually. Then I also added in the Hammer Shot. Hammer Shot gives you critical chance damage and 60% of that, and then 80% status chance. So really good. Adding more critical damage, which we're now at. The stats are down here now. 7.8 times the damage. So really good. 98.8%, almost over 100 status, which is good as well. And then the final mod that I added was Serration, adding more damage to our base damage as our corrosive damage as well. 286.2 damage of corrosive we're doing now. Puncture got higher, which is 190.8, which isn't bad, and the rest, well, still a bit lower numbers, but it got us a boost. Arcane, I threw on Primary Deadhead because we want to see some headshot multiplier, right? And this doubles the critical multiplier. Yeah, you can say. So it will not doubles the critical multiplier, but it doubles the headshot multiplier, which, well, I don't know if critical multiplier and headshot multiplier are really nearly the same, but our headshot damage is going to be even more insane. So headshot is going to be the most vital part of the enemy. 120% damage for 24 seconds stacks up to 3 times. So you're stacking it 3 times that 120%. And then you have weapon recoil at 50% decrease, which is really good. So when you use Primary Deadhead, it is just absolutely amazing. I would love to see some reload speed on this weapon. I wish it was better, but it's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. But you guys can see the damage right now. It's actually perfect. Can't really expect too much from the Latron Prime because it's not... If the critical chance was increased, it would be a killing weapon. You know, overkill weapon. But it's not there, so can't really expect too much out of this weapon. But you can see some good damage coming from it. Now you can also add heat damage in here to make more damage possible and give you more damage actually to trip our enemy's armor to kill him quicker. And oh yes, I keep forgetting that the secondary has the primary heat mod primary does not have a primed heat mod. So that kind of sucks. But okay, let's go ahead and run that and see where we're at. So it seems like heat mod is actually doing us some good. Killing enemies very quickly than when we had hammer shot on here. Even though that increased our critical multiplier, it still, I guess both of those mods is not a bad go-to if you wanted to use, but I think heat might be doing better than hammer shot, if I'm really being honest. Last but not least, I want to add in this is that Carrier Prime, if you use the Sweeper Prime, I guess, or the Laser Prime rifle, then throw on these three mods, Vigilante Armaments, Offense, and Fervor, you're able to get some increased critical chance. So once you throw those mods on there, you'll get increased critical chance on your primary weapons, and only primary. As you can see right now, you just saw an orange crit. So that means that it's working as it's supposed to do. Which you can always just get a Riven and increase your critical chance as well. And that is all for this build. Let me know what you guys think about this build in the comments below. If you enjoyed it, let me know, and if you didn't, then please do not. When taking Latron Prime to the Still Path, it's actually really good, but I just wouldn't say take it to Survival because, well, you're going to be stacked on so many enemies that Latron Prime won't be able to take all of them down. Alright, not that quickly, especially depending on the Warframe you're using. Yeah, you might not even survive. But you can, however, take it to extermination mission, depending on wherever you want to do with the Latron Prime. It's always up to you. But, yes, the Latron Prime is actually good. It's doing great damage. And it can kill enemies pretty quickly. As we saw in the Simulacrum, it killed heavy gunners that fast. And I said you can use the heat mod, which actually strips the enemy armor efficiently and really killed them quickly. So yeah, I probably use that over the hammer shot mod. But anyways, that is all for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Following on all social medias and Twitch, links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.